Fallout New Vegas, a post-apocalyptic masterpiece. Introduction. Fallout New Vegas, released in 2010 by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Bethesda Softworks, is an action role-playing game set in a post-apocalyptic world. The game is part of the widely acclaimed Fallout series, which is known for its intricate storytelling, deep world building, and complex moral choices. Fallout New Vegas stands out in the franchise due to its rich narrative, well-developed characters, and the unique setting of a post-nuclear war Las Vegas. This essay delves into the plot of Fallout New Vegas, exploring its themes, major story arcs, and the intricate web of choices that define the player's experience. Setting and background. Fallout New Vegas is set in the year 2281, 4 years after the events of Fallout 3 and over 200 years after a global nuclear war devastated the world in 2077. The game takes place in the Mojave Desert, covering parts of Nevada, California, and Arizona, with the city of New Vegas, formerly Las Vegas, at its center. Unlike the desolate ruins found in previous games, New Vegas has retained some semblance of civilization, thanks to the efforts of its enigmatic ruler, Mr. House, and the preservation of its pre-war infrastructure. The Mojave Wasteland is a harsh and unforgiving environment, populated by various factions vying for control, including the New California Republic NCR, Caesar's Legion, and Mr. House's Securitron Army. The player assumes the role of the courier, who is ambushed, shot, and left for dead while delivering a mysterious platinum chip. The game's primary narrative follows the courier's journey to uncover the truth behind the attack and the significance of the chip. Major plot arcs. The courier's revenge. The story begins with the courier being ambushed by a man named Benny and his hired goons, who steal the platinum chip and leave the courier for dead. The courier is rescued by a friendly robot named Victor and taken to the town of Good Springs, where a local doctor, Doc Mitchell, nurses them back to health. This sets the stage for the courier's quest for revenge and the retrieval of the stolen chip. As the courier tracks Benny across the Mojave Wasteland, they encounter various settlements and factions, each with their own stories and struggles. The search eventually leads to the New Vegas Strip, where Benny has taken refuge in the Tops Casino. Confronting Benny reveals the deeper significance of the platinum chip, which is key to controlling an army of Securitron robots housed beneath the strip. Factions and power struggles. Fallout New Vegas is renowned for its faction system, which significantly impacts the game's narrative and ending. The three major factions are the NCR, Caesar's Legion, and Mr. House. Each faction has its own ideology, goals, and methods, and the courier's interactions with them shape the course of the story. New California Republic NCR. The NCR is a democratic federation seeking to restore order and civilization to the wasteland. They represent law and order but are often criticized for their bureaucracy and overextension. The NCR is in a struggle to maintain control over the Hoover Dam, a crucial resource that provides power and water to the region. Caesar's Legion. Led by the ruthless and charismatic Caesar, the Legion is an autocratic, militaristic society modeled after the Roman Empire. The Legion values strength and discipline but is known for its brutal tactics and slavery. Caesar seeks to conquer New Vegas and the Mojave, seeing it as a pivotal step in his quest for domination. Mr. House. The enigmatic and reclusive ruler of New Vegas, Mr. House, is a pre-war business magnate who survived the nuclear war through advanced technology. He envisions New Vegas as a shining beacon of pre-war luxury and progress. House's ultimate goal is to use the platinum chip to upgrade his Securitron army, securing his control over the region and paving the way for a prosperous future. In addition to these major factions, there are numerous smaller groups and settlements, such as the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel, each with their own quests and potential alliances. The Battle for Hoover Dam. The game's climax revolves around the Battle for Hoover Dam, a critical strategic asset contested by the NCR and Caesar's Legion. The courier's decisions throughout the game culminate in this final showdown, where they must choose to side with one of the major factions or pursue an independent path effectively. Taking control of New Vegas for themselves, the courier's actions leading up to the battle influence the strength and readiness of the factions. They can weaken their enemies, forge alliances, and rally support, all of which impact the outcome of the battle and the future of the Mojave Wasteland. Themes and moral choices. Fallout New Vegas is rich with themes of power, survival, and morality. The game's narrative forces players to navigate a morally ambiguous world where every decision has consequences. The courier's journey is not just about revenge, but about shaping the future of the Mojave Wasteland, power and control, the struggle for control over New Vegas and the Hoover Dam highlights the lengths to which factions will go to gain power. The NCR, Caesar's Legion, and Mr. House each represent different visions of order and governance, challenging the player to consider the ethical implications of their choices, survival, and humanity. The harsh environment of the Mojave Wasteland underscores the theme of survival. Characters and factions must adapt to the post-apocalyptic world, often making difficult choices to ensure their survival. The game explores how humanity endures and evolves in the face of extreme adversity. Moral ambiguity. Fallout New Vegas is renowned for its complex moral choices. Unlike many games with clear-cut good and evil paths, New Vegas presents players with nuanced dilemmas. The courier's decisions affect not only the immediate outcome of quests but also the broader socio-political landscape of the Mojave. This moral ambiguity encourages players to think critically about their actions and their consequences. Conclusion Fallout New Vegas is a masterful example of storytelling in video games, offering a rich narrative set in a meticulously crafted post-apocalyptic world. The game's plot, characterized by its intricate web of choices and factions, provides a deep and engaging experience that challenges players to consider the far-reaching implications of their decisions through its exploration of power, survival, and morality. Fallout New Vegas remains a seminal work in the role-playing genre, leaving a lasting impact on players and the gaming community.